Hi, welcome learners. In this video, I am going to explain a simple trick to balance chemical reaction. Okay, if you follow these rules, you can balance any type of chemical reaction. Like you can balance redox reaction, you can balance precipitation reaction, you can balance acid-base reaction, any type of chemical reaction. Okay, so let me explain rules first. So after that, I will take one example and we will explain with that. Okay, what are the rules to balance a chemical reaction? Let me see. Let me write. What are the rules to follow in order to balance a chemical reaction? Okay. There are 4 simple rules. Okay, first rule is you need to balance metal ions first. Okay, if you take any chemical reaction, if it has any metal ion, first you need to balance the metal ion. Metal ions means it may be a alkali metal, or it may be alkaline earth metal, or it may be a D block metal. So whatever it may be, if metal ion is present in the chemical reaction, you have to balance the metal ion first. Then what you have to do is, after balancing the metal ion, you have to balance non-metal atoms. So what non-metals generally we used to balance means carbon, phosphorus, sulfur. Okay, all this comes under non-metal except hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, you need to keep them. You no need to balance in the second step. In the third step, what you have to do is you have to balance hydrogen atoms. Okay. Once if you finish balancing of non-metal atoms, then only you have to balance hydrogen atoms. And after this, you need to balance oxygen atoms at the end. So, last priority is oxygen atom. So, what are those rules? Let me repeat again. See your chemical reaction, and if your chemical reaction is having any metals, first you balance those metals. After that, you balance non-metal atoms such as carbon, phosphorus, sulfur and so on. And after that, you balance hydrogen atoms, and after balancing hydrogen atoms, you balance oxygen atoms. These are the 4 simple rules. If you remember these rules, you can balance any type of chemical reaction. Let me explain this concept by using a simple combustion reaction of propane. Okay, propane molecular formula is C3H8. Combustion means it undergoes reaction with oxygen. And what are the products that generally we used to get in the combustion reaction? Carbon dioxide and H2O. Okay, we call these as reactants, and these are products. Before applying these rules, you see your chemical reaction. Is there any metal in this? There is no metal. Is there any non-metal? Yes, definitely we have non-metal, that is carbon. Hydrogen and oxygen also non-metals, but you are not supposed to balance them in the beginning. First you need to balance carbon atom. Is there any other non-metal except carbon? No. Next what you have to do? Next you have to balance hydrogen atom, and after that you need to balance oxygen atom. And before doing all the balancing, what you have to do is, let's write the atoms, the reactants and products. How many types of atoms we have in this reaction? There are only 3 types of atoms: carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Let's see. Carbon. After carbon, hydrogen. After hydrogen, oxygen. Similarly here also, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So according to law of mass of conservation energy, the number of atoms in both the cases, like reactants and products, must be equal. Okay, then only you can say that this reaction was balanced. So that's why let's count the number of atoms first. In the reactants, I'm writing, see, number of carbon atoms, how many are there? 3 in the reactants. Number of hydrogen atoms, how many are there? Only here, how many? 8. How many oxygens do we have? Only 2. And coming to the products also, you need to write number of carbons, how many? Only 1 carbon in carbon dioxide. How many hydrogen atoms we have? 2 hydrogen atoms in H2O. And how many oxygen atoms? 1 oxygen atom in water molecule and 2 in carbon dioxide. So total 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, I wrote the atoms. You see now, carbon atoms only 1 carbon atom. So 3 in the reactant, 1 in the product, means it's not equal. 8 and 2 not equal, 2 and 3. So we need to balance all the atoms. First, according to our rule, though there is no metal ion, so next what I have to do, I have to see that what type of non-metals we have. I have carbon. So first I need to balance these two. See, in the reactant there are 3 carbon atoms, but in the product there is only 1 carbon atom. How can I balance this? Simply write in place of 1, 3. How can I do that? See, here only 1 carbon, so I need to do it 3. Okay. How many carbons we got now? See, 3 carbons. 3. In addition to this, we got extra oxygens also. How many I got extra oxygens? See, 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1, 7. Now oxygens are 7. Okay, after balancing this equation, carbon atoms, oxygen atom count also changed. You have to write that. So now you see 3 carbons, 3 carbons. So carbons were balanced. After balancing non-metals, what I said, you have to see, you have to balance hydrogen atoms. See, hydrogen atoms in the reactant we have 8, but in the product only 2 are there. So how can I balance this? I have to change 2 to 8. How can I do that? See, here 2 are there. Instead of writing only 1, here I can write 4. So 4 2s are 8. See, 8. 8 hydrogen atoms in the reactant and 8 hydrogen atoms in the product. So hydrogen atoms also got balanced. Next, what I have to do? Oxygen atoms. Sorry, when you do this, how many oxygen atoms we got now? 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 4 oxygens in water. So total 10. Okay, 10 oxygen atoms I got. So here in the reactant only 2. I need to change in the reactant 2 to 10. Let's see how can we change this. Here oxygen atom only, here we have in the form of oxygen. So in order to get 10, what I have to do? I have to write 5 here. See, 5 times 2 is equal to 10. So I got 10 oxygen atoms in the reactants, as well as 10. 3 times 2, 6 plus 4, 10 in the product. So oxygen atoms also got balanced. So now you can say that this is a balanced reaction. What happened in this reaction? You see, 1 mole of propane is reacting with 5 moles of oxygen and producing 3 moles of carbon dioxide and 4 moles of water. So we can say this is a balanced reaction. All the atoms are equal in reactants and products. So in this way you can balance any type of chemical reaction by following these 4 rules. Okay, hope you guys understood this topic. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.